John spent a total of $8.4 for fresh salmon and pork. The salmon cost 1.5 times as much per pound as the pork, and John bought 2 times as many pounds of pork as pounds of salmon. How much in dollars did John spend on pork? Okay, if we have 2 variables in SAT questions, in this case fresh salmon and pork, then always create a table first. So here we have a salmon, pork. Okay, the problem says that salmon costs 1.5 times as much per pound as the pork. So this is a price. If the price of a pork is X, then the price of a salmon is 1.5x. And John bought 2 times as many pounds of pork as pounds of salmon. Then quantity is, let's say this is Y, then pork is 2Y. So the total amount John spent on salmon is price times quantity, 1.5x times Y, right? So that's 1.5xy. And the total amount John spent on pork is price times quantity, x times 2y. It's 2xy. And he spent a total of $8.4 for salmon and pork. So if we add these two, that's going to be equal to $8.4. So 1.5xy plus 2xy, that's going to be 3.5xy. That is equal to $8.4. So we know that x times y is equal to 8.4 over 3.5. Now, what was the question? Question was how much did John spend on pork, right? The amount of dollars he spent on pork was 2xy. So the question was to find 2xy. Since xy is 8.4 over 3.5, we can just multiply all of this thing by 2, right? Then that's going to be 2xy is equal to 8.4 over 3.5 times 2. And if you use a calculator, that's going to be 4.8. So the answer is $4.8.